Hi everyone, I'm going to react to Fire Force episode 16, We Are Family. Last episode, we were introduced to Vulcan, you, and the girl Lisa. Yeah, we were introduced to them, and they're trying to recruit Vulcan to be the 8th engineer, right? But the guy's like, no, he doesn't trust the Fire Force and he doesn't trust the Hajima Industries because his grandfather didn't trust them, and he had his father and Dr. Giovanni. He used to have them as apprentices, but then I believe before Giovanni and the father and the grandfather died, and the day or sometime just after, Giovanni joined the 4th Fire Force squad, or he created the 4th, I don't know. But yeah, he associated himself with the Fire Force, which is something that the grandfather didn't want to do. So they suspected Dr. Giovanni of killing them. And he's been trying to recruit Vulcan as well, but Vulcan was not having it. And then he gave an order to some people to kill Vulcan, and Shinra felt it because he has the Adola link, right? So he felt it, and he tells the others that they can't leave yet because, yeah, something's about to go down. And I think, Victor, the scientist, whatever, that created the black powder for the Joker, is now on the 8th squad team. He was sent by the Hajima Industries for, I'm guessing, to keep an eye on what the squad is doing, and maybe for some other reason, I don't know. But yeah, he joined the team. I don't like that. And Show said that the next time he's gonna go with those two, because somehow the fact that Shinra has the Adola link may be connected to something. I don't know what connection that's gonna be, but yeah. So let's check out this episode, and here we go.
灰に覆われた世界に一人の男が現れる。後にラフルス一世と称される方である。ラフルスは汚れなき炎を見つけ、人類を救う光をもたらされた。
Did they continue the intro from last episode? Because I know they changed the intro. They didn't mention this last episode, right? Oh yeah, and he has a dream to create some kind of energy that's gonna bring back animals.
それに手伝ってくれるやつもいるんだ。新しい家族だよ。おお、ユウ、なかなかうまく作ったな。ありがとうございます。あとは
Break it? Exactly.
そんなに叩きつけたら当たり前ですよ。バカ野郎。何があっても壊れちゃいけねえもんってのが4式の永久発電。決して止まらず壊れねえ。すげえだろ。あれが壊れたら広告中大変なことになる。
What do I feel like it's gonna break down sometime later?
度行無常。形あるものはいつか壊れるって言うだろ。
家族もいつか壊れちまうのかな。
Some do.
親父とじじいが死んで家族は壊れちまった。俺はそういう壊れない絆を作りてえ。
We are family. Oh yeah, they changed the intro. I'm not looking forward to this. Oh, was it third? I messed it up.
浅草でもあったんだ。単なる直感とは思えないほど明確に人の声のようなものが聞こえて、しかもそれは現実だった。シスターとアーサーは工房に戻ってバルカンに身の危険を伝えてください。
What are you gonna do?
お前はどうするんだ。戦えるのは俺とアーサーしかいない。任せたぞ。待て、もう一回言ってくれ。
待つのだ。偽りの衣を捨てよ。
False clothes. Is everyone in the third with the evangelist?
消防官のくせに変わった奴らだと思ったら、お前らもわけのわからない脅しで俺を連れてこうってのか。
バルカン。
Yo. They surrounded the place.
シンラは何やってんだ。
静かだな。
Where are you?
攻防の様子がおかしいと思った。
Okay. Can you go back? Go to the whatever.
奴を捕らえて電動車
No, you won't.
なんだ。
化け物か。200万ボルトの電流だぞ。
Okay, now get out of it. He's a coward.
こちらドクター・ジョバンニ。思わぬ収穫を得た。回収を頼む。バルカンの持つキーを手に入れるだけだ。
So he has something that they want.
騎士っぽくない俺では能力が使えないんだ。はあ。
He's stupid.
剣っぽくないとこれくらいの火力。アーサーボイル。より騎士のイメージに近いほど能力が強くなる。だから俺は騎士なんだ。
Oh my
パ
god.
ッと見で分かったけど、お前バカだな。
Oh my god, he's making a cape?
騎士。
Does he even know what nightly mean?
馬か。
シート羽織らせただけで大丈夫なんですか。
喜んで出てったぞ。あいつの気分次第なんだ。
Oh my god.
しかもあれ馬じゃなくてロバですよね。
But then he's stupid, so he must have
あの
that.
水車小屋にい
See?
る姫君と用心を守るのが王から賜った我が使命。
He's mentioning the bounty bar. Ooh. Oh my god. Okay. So they're mirages. They're not actually there.
俺は騎士王アーサー。第8の二等消防官だ。
邪魔者は消す。
Can they like attack like physical? Ooh.
人馬一体となった騎士王に隙はない。
Oh my god, do you see this dude? Oh my gosh, Arthur.
ふざけた格好をしやがって。なんて火力だ。
悪党にはこの姿がおかしく見えるようだな。
Oh.
無駄だと言っている。品
Now that you see how ridiculous he looks, is his power gonna decrease? Oh, shoot.
よく見たらシルバー。お前
Don't he?
馬じゃなくてロバじゃないか。 リサ、ユウ、今がチャンスだ。裏口から逃げるんだ。
They're not gonna leave you.
二人を頼む。安全なところまで連れてってくれ。一緒にいる理由がない。
We are
彼を
family.
置いて逃げられるわけないだろ。
バルカンも一緒に逃げましょう。
が狙われる理由ってなんだよ。理由がわからなきゃ納得もできないだろ。
わからない。アマテラスは俺の先祖が作ったんだ。
So what do they want the key for?
作っておいたものがある。
She has firepower? I didn't know that.
タさん、何してるん
Wait,
ですか。
is she a plant?
ユウ、静かにしてて。の日、私がお前に拾われたのは偶然じゃない。
Wow.
私は伝道者のしもべ。壊れないものを作りたいって最初から壊れてんだよ。犯人が向かってきてる。早くキーの場所を吐かないと殺されるぞ。
なんだリサ、 俺のこと心配してるのか。
また外れだ。
誰も中に入れる
分かっています。
ここは通さねえぞ。
な。アルカン、キーのありかを話してから死ぬか。今すぐ死ぬ。
Then I would prefer to die now and you don't get what your key.
ジョバンニ。
リサとの家族ごっこは楽しかったか。
お前がうちの工房に入ってそのためだったのか。
お前の親父もそうだったよ。先祖代々騙されてきた愚かしい一族。石橋を叩いて隠しているのだから。
俺は何も隠してねえし、何も持ってねえ。
Maybe he is the key. Right?
ジョバンニってめえ。
どうだ、思い出せたか。
やめてくれ。早くユウを助けてくれよ。
お前が壊したんだ。お前が素直に吐かないからな。石橋を叩いて叩いて叩いて叩いて叩いて叩いて叩いて叩いて叩いて叩いて叩いて叩いて叩いて叩いてきたのに、本当に何も知らないのか。たまら一族は技術と才能とお人よしだけの毒され一家だ。
Can someone shut it up?
からバルカンを叩いて叩いて叩いて叩いて叩いて叩いて叩いて叩いて叩いて叩いて叩いて吐かせばよかったのだ。こんなくだらんガラクタ。
Oh, please don't tell me that the key is in there. Oh shoot, it's gonna be in there.
壊れちまう。壊れちまった。
What kind of episode is this? I didn't particularly like this episode. Maybe it's because like Shinra didn't come in to save the day. Because I feel like every episode that we've seen so far, we've seen Shinra save the day in one form or the other. So that's why when the guy was, excuse me, when Dr. Giovanni came in there and was just like he shot at you and like was beating Vulcan up and all that, I kept expecting Shinra to come in and do something like, haha, I was tricking you or something. Like when he passed out, I don't know. Like, I was holding on to this hope that he was gonna come in, and when he didn't come, I'm like, what the frick? I did not see that Lisa turn coming. Like I was not expecting it at all. Like they started this episode like he was saying that he has a new family now, and they showed this picture of you, Lisa, and him. And then to see her turn, I felt like at first when he hit him, Vulcan, with the fireball or something, I thought maybe at first what I thought was that she was just gonna sort of like incapacitate him for a little bit and then carry him away with all the others, because he was telling them to leave and that he was gonna help Arthur face those other dudes, right? So I thought she was like just weakening him so that they can carry him in along with them and leave. But then she attacked you as well. And just was like telling Iris like not to move or she's gonna kill him, and I'm like, yo. And then she revealed that she was actually like working for the Evangelist. I did not see that coming at all. Did not see it coming. And then when the Evangelist people were like, when they surrounded the thing, and I'm like, Arthur was like, where is Shinra? And the dude was in the trees somewhere. I don't know how far away he was from the Vulcan's location, and that he couldn't see all those people. But then the Giovanni was there, and he was using his stuff to sort of like attack him. I feel like his way of fighting is like a coward's way of fighting. Like he was hiding behind trees in the shadows and attacking Shinra from behind. Like he hit him with, was it 1 million volt? I don't know, but he was still taking it. And then he increased the voltage, and then Shinra passed out, right? And then he mentioned something about he should have been looking like all the different ways that he could have analyzed the situation that he was in. And one of the things that he mentioned was that faking being unconscious. So I thought maybe that's what Shinra was doing. So that's why I was expecting him to come in the episode, like right at the end, and help Vulcan. But then he didn't show up, and then the episode ended, and I'm like, what the frick? So I'm guessing they actually took Shinra away, unless maybe the 8th, some of the 8th came to his rescue, but we didn't actually see it. I don't know. But in case they didn't come, then I'm guessing the Evangelist has Shinra with them right now. And then when, after Dr. Giovanni gave the order, and then he was talking to these two people in Fire Force robes, and then he's like take away those fake whatever, and then they turn into the Evangelist people. First of all, I didn't know that he was working for the Evangelist. And then when they took off those robes, I actually thought that maybe the 3rd was all associated with the Evangelist, but then I don't think that's it. I think those people, those 2 Evangelist guys, just wore the robes for appearance's sake, but they're not actually Fire Force soldiers. And then when they surrounded those people, I'm like, whoa, like all these people, they surrounded them. But then it turns out to be the one person, I think he's called Mirage, that created all those extra people around the thing. Arthur. When he said that he actually needed to feel like a knight, that the more he feels like a knight, the stronger he becomes. At first I thought like he was joking, but then it seems that's how it works. Because when they give him when they dripped him in that blue thing, and then oh my gosh, the donkey, and then they showed the way he actually sees himself and not the way he actually looks. He sees himself as a knight, and then the force of his sword that was like so big, he was just slashing away all those mirages, and I'm like, oh, so that's actually how he works. And then when the Mirage person turned one of his clones into a clone of Arthur, so he can actually see the way he actually looks, and that sort of like shattered his knightly vision that he sees of himself. That's when he diminishes, his power sort of like decreases, and he couldn't do what he was doing before. And those 2 guys like overwhelmed them, and then they made a path for the Giovanni to come in and like ask for the key. What does the key actually do? First, they mentioned the fact that the granddad and that they were the one that created Amaterasu. Okay. And now there's a key that's supposed to be doing something. Amaterasu is made of the Adola burst, right? Like the pure flame, the unsullied flame, which they mentioned at the beginning of this episode, like the little story of the Raffles first, that went in search of a light, and then he found the unsullied flame, and that's what like became the salvation of their world. And they also mentioned the fact that the Adola burst is a flame that can create and destroy. So I'm assuming, I'm pretty sure that the Evangelist people are trying to destroy everything, and Amaterasu is the power plant that has that pure flame that's giving life, that's sustaining their world. So I'm gonna assume that the key is something that they use to get into Amaterasu and maybe use that flame to destroy the world. Assuming that's what they want to do, I'm gonna assume that's what it is. But then again, Vulcan doesn't know what that key is. So when I'm like, if he doesn't know what the key is, maybe the granddad and the dad or somebody, like he was actually the key, that the key is inside of him or something. And then when Dr. Giovanni turned toward the little ball thing that he made to, make the vision of the animals and stuff, and he was cracking and cracking. I'm like, oh my gosh, please don't tell me that the key is somewhere inside there. But I feel like if it was there, they would have showed it at this, okay, by the end of this episode. So I'm gonna assume that it's not there. So if the key is not there, and Vulcan doesn't know where the key is, where is the key? I don't know. And I got so tired of hearing him saying, like, what was he? He was repeating a word. I should have. I don't know. Yeah, that he looked and looked and looked. And like, I'm like, ugh. Like, it got on my nerve so much. The way he was saying, I looked and looked and looked and looked and looked and looked and looked. Ugh. Like, stop it. But then, by the time I say stop it, then he stopped it, and then he repeated it again. I'm like, yo, this man needs to be, like, he needs to chill. He needs to take a chill pill. Oh, yeah. Yeah. That was, today we went to my sister's house for Thanksgiving, right? And she has 2 little kids. And the bigger one is called Giovanni. Oh my gosh, I just now realized. This is Giovanni here, and then he's called Giovanni. So you have Giovanni and you have Eli, right? And me saying chill, that's what reminded me of this. Like, Eli, now Giovanni was on the lap of his uncle, right? And then little Eli, who's like less than a year old, also like went and held on to him, and he was doing like moving around so much, and his uncle is like, Eli, chill. And then Giovanni's like, Eli, chill. He kept repeating it. So when I said, like, I wanted Giovanni here to chill, that's what reminded me of that. I'm like, oh my gosh, what's gonna happen next? Well, I don't know, because right now Arthur, he's not stronger than those two, because he's not seeing himself as a knight. We don't know where Shinra is. Sister doesn't really do anything. You was shot, and then you have Vulcan on the floor, like beaten up and all that, and then you have that Giovanni person just crazy and banging on the thing. Like, who is gonna come to the rescue? Like, I can't think of anybody. Unless the 8th was making their way there by themselves. We didn't know they were making their way there, and they're gonna come to the rescue. But apart from that, like, they're in serious trouble. Like, I don't know what's gonna happen. Don't know that at all. I don't like this episode because I wanted my Shinra rescue, which didn't happen. Thank you guys for watching this reaction, and if you liked it, please give it a thumbs up, please subscribe, and I will see you back on Saturday for my reaction to episode 17. Yeah, of Fire Force. And if you want to see that reaction right now, you can do so by checking out my Patreon, and I will see you on Saturday.